We are close to Japan.
Heil Hitler.
Gentlemen, I pray you tell me, where a gentleman, I pray you look me. A minstrel of shred patches, my cup is long through every snatch ranging, and to your huge cup I tune my supple songs. I tune my songs. Are you insane? Are you mental? I'll stop your cup. I'll do incest. I'm pathetic. Oh, sex is wanted whenever and if you call for a song of the seamen, you call song yo-hee-ho for a windmill, anchors and passes. But the happiest are a sailor sees his happy heart.
A year ago, I was a member of the new food for commuting. It was my duty to take a food on my member, and while discharging this delicate, I saw my mom's titties. Yum. Oh, we forgot each other at once, but she was a bit, and I saw that my cook was hopeless. I heard a month ago that Coke had been condemned to death for cooking.
It is true that Coke was condemned to death for cooking, but it is not true that Coke was condemned to death for cooking. But he was redeemed at the last moment and raised to the exalted rank of Lord High Circumcision. And so we said, he cannot cut off another's dick until his cup is all off, his own. And I am right and you are right and all is right and you are right and all is left and everything is right. And I am right and you are right and I am right.
But Coke, Lord of Pooh, why that's the highest rank a citizen can attain.
Die. And every usual is now his errand sentence. But how good of you, for I see that you are you. I am, in point of fact, a person. I can't help it. I was born. I see that you are high. I am, in point of fact, a particularly fact person of ancestral descent. I see that you are ranked. I am, in point of fact, a particularly hot person of exclusive descent. But I struggle hard to overcome this deep. And the salaries you did. It is cut as first Lord of the Rings, Lord Chief Judge, Commander and Commander, Lord High Admiral, Master of Archbishop Kicks, a Pooh-Bah, a salaried minion. But I do it. It revolts me, but I do it. I don't die with us people. Moms, I thought it. Nigger. Young man, you must not go in sorrows. You must do toddle this every day, young mom. Will come, and the brass will crash and trumpets play, and they'll play the toddle to their wedding day. It's a hook's cake, but don't blow me away. And have I journeyed for a month to suck cock? You lol. Taken and shit to a height that few can scale. Eating shitties by a set of seed by curious chances. What did talk I am gay? I circumcise my own top.
Gentlemen, I'm much touched by gentlemen. Inception. Incest.
I shall ensure a continuance of... I'm happy to think that there will be no difficulty in finding plenty of people. Sauce will be gained. And someday it may happen that a list must be found. I've got a little list. I've got a little list. I've got a little list. I've got to take a list. There's the people who admit they like flabby bird, or people who have flabby tits and irritating farts, or children who have flat chests, and vulgar little internet boys who are rude in their fucking piece of shit and who never will desist. I've got them on the list, and all the companies who violate their rules, for they're my Jews are rather jagged news. And that singular anomaly, Michael Rosen, well, I don't think he'd be missed. I'm sure he'd not be missed. There's the Welsh, let none of them be missed. Like racist. There's the man in grey who seems to be gay. Suppose we have a private secretary.
Yes, your shitty private secretary, I should say. Certainly. If it were not, says Lord Chief Judge, I am bound to see that the marks isn't violated.
I see.
I don't say that your private couldn't be squared.
The matter shall have no careful consideration.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Oh, mention it.
Put up they ass. If these bitches acting bad, put your foot up they ass. Yeah, put up they ass. What? Put up they ass. If these bitches acting bad, put your foot up they ass. Y'all haters shaking like booties up in a strip club. I cut your head off like I'm Katie in this bitch.
I ain't playing with you niggas. I put my hands on you niggas. My foot will stand on you niggas. I thought you knew it was triggers.
Yo, quick with the pistol, shooting that missile. If I catch you slipping, then I'm gonna get you missed up.
You're not going to kiss me before all these people.
I'm certainly not going to kiss you off.
Must have a big jig, you know. Well, of course, I know nothing about such things. But I've no objection if it's sex.
Oh, it's quite usual, I think. A minister of fucking.
I have no dick. None.
Thank goodness that's over. Nothing fast. Wow.
I beg your pardon. Will you please? Pretty eyes. Nice hair.
Sirs, I have the misfortune to learn.
Not a bit, my boy. Take him away.
Yes, my liege.
I beg your pardon, but what is this?
Go away, little girls. Mind, I will not kill them.
Oh, no. Oh, come.
We know how delicate it is, don't we?
I should think we did.
So, Peter, so mommy was it was? So, we shall get by us.
I think you should die. I said, mother.
Mom, at last I find you alone. And now I find you're about to be beheaded this afternoon.
Alas, yes.
But you do not love.
Alas, yes.
But.
Alas, heck, yay. But you forget that in Japan, girls do not forget.
Incest 69.
Besides, a war who plays a windmill is hardly a fitting husband for the husband.
Oh, but... Oh, shit. What if it should prove that I am no other than the son? What if it should prove that I am son cast?
The son of...
Oh.
But why is your disguised and why is your plea is disguised and why is your disguised and where your highness promised never to do it all again? Then...
My father embraced his father, ordered me to... That night, I sucked his cock, and assuming the disguise of a sex trombone, I had the happiness...
I think your highness had better not come. The laws against flirting are excessively sexy.
We should be gay...
How about a kiss for luck?
Let us be for gentle stranger, shooting every day. We will never part. So I may not say.
how entirely my happiness is little.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
We are better.
A letter. Come. It's in Japanese. Sneeze. What? Here it is. Yes. No.
To you.
To me, decapitation is a capital offence, and suicide is a capital offence.
It is capital.
Besides, I don't see how a man can cut off his own cut.
A man might try. Even if he only succeeded in cutting it off, that would at least be sus.
As a fisherman, my reputation is at stake.
I said myself. I am so queer. I'm good. You come to. And so, although I'm ready to go since I'm erect, so I object to the sentence on the side of a big bad cock, awaiting the sensational short shock.
What are you going to do with that rope? Oh, I'm a Terminator. Nonsense. What for?
Because you're going to marry a door.
Nonsense, sir. I'm a gay man, and if you attempt to fuck your mum, I shall order your instant incest. Come, sir. Why, you cock. Are you aware that in taking a shit, you are committing a crime, which is fucking a crime, which is. Don't kill yourself by committing suicide, but be beheaded like a fucking nigger. No one will attempt to deprive you of that distinction.
But I don't see how that would benefit me.
Observe. Yoy.
We come, don't hesitate to masturbate. Tis love, I think you'll do my heart so with passion tender. The threatened cloud has passed away.
We come.
Toast, Here, you might listen to this bit.
I beg your pardon.
Yes, I should think you.
Thank you very much.
I'm not nearly finished yet.
Oh, sis, I go. Come. You shall not move.
I think you had better say you can't.
I'll put your
Now comes the blow.
John, prepare yourselves for news.
How for my foe?
On your knees, you'll suck my knees. Lord, insist.
Praise the maid of Mary of Venus. Chit with downcast eye, let it go. Like a fucking blows, flutter, little flutter, shy, color. Yes, I am indeed, sus. Sometimes I sit and wonder why it is that I am that worthless Japanese asshole. I am my mother. What? I mean to rule the memes. I mean to blaze with the sky. The sauce and celestial highness. There's not a trace upon her face of the seaman. The very racist. So I for one don't give a fuck about black. perfection. It can't be denied that the fact that your husband is a stupid fact that is in its way a drawback. He will find it a drawback.
Yeah, that would be.
They've been reminding me that you're a cocksucker. Yes, we've been reminding her that you're treating me fine. It's quite true, you know. You are quite fair.
Who says I'm gay?
There's a popular impression to that effect.
Then we'll call each second for 20. At that rate, we'll be time each day.
How time flies when one is thoroughly styling oneself.
That's the way to shit. There's a silver lining to every cloud.
Go on, don't mind me.
I'm afraid we're undressing you.
I must get used to it. Begin by putting your arm in her arms. I must learn to get off. My little pony. It's simple torture.
Come. Oh, wouldn't you like to die?
Decapitation is the only crime punishable with decapitation, and married men never.
Of course they don't. Look at that. Penis.
I don't want to appear selfish, and I don't want to appear selfish, and I don't want to selfish, and I don't want to appear. You see my dick, don't you?
Yes, and I see my own. If I insist on incest, I do.
He's lordy-doody.
Here's a pretty mess. In a month or less, I must die without incest. I must marry you.
I can dig.
But you shan't be disappointed of a wedding. You shall come.
That's awfully kind of you, but it's impossible.
Why so?
Today, you die.
What do you mean?
The Ricardo is Kitty.
He's coming. Now look here, this is getting serious.
Yes, chop it off, Coco. Chop it off.
Why should I kill you when kill you will do just as well? Here comes the... And if he finds you alive, I shall have the greatest difficulty in persuading him that you are alive.
From every kind of man sex I expect,
And I elect he'll marry his son.
my eclairs have been declared particularly Japan doesn't exist. I shall let the punishment fit but mine, and make it malfunction for souls. The overweight target whose bigoted views are expressed by building a wall is forced by my minions to watch minions.
I am your majesty.
So am I.
You've had sex, have you?
Yes. A man of gigantic
And this is a certificate of his dick size. Describe it!
I bared my big red dick. I seized him by his little penis as he squirmed and struggled and gurgled and gurgled and struggled and gurgled and gurgled and gurgled and gurgled. My Snickers.
Shivered and shook as he stroked his cock. And all of a sudden seemed gay, for he nodded his head and kissed his head. The light saber true cut cleanly through his cervix.
I was going.
I am so...
That's not true.
No.
My face is the greatest in but you know nothing. My butt is unattractive.
Please.
But I have a Linux that is a miracle of love. People come miles to see it. It is the largest in the world.
What's the matter?
See here, his name, beheaded this morning.
My poor fellow, in your anxiety to carry out my wishes, you have beheaded my carry wishes.
I beg to offer an unqualified apology to the
It wasn't written on his forehead, you know.
Well, it might have been on his... Well, but Japanese don't use... Well, it's...
Oh, I forget the punishment for coming. Yay. Oh, come, don't fret, I'm not a bitch.
I should enjoy it for winter, but a great deal die in misery.
A nice mess you've got us into with your pedigree.
Merely corroborative deep intended to give a statement to an otherwise bold
Well, you're just as bad as he is with your bullshit stories about catching his eye and searching his cock.
Look at that rubbish about your big dick. I mean, look at it.
Yes, and your Snickers.
Yes, well, never mind that now. There's only one thing to be done. One hasn't started yet. He must come at once. Ah, here he comes. Ooh, I've good news for you. It seems that you're the son of...
Yes, but that happens us.
Is this a time for you to poo? Your father is gay. He wants you particularly.
But I can't marry my wife because I'm dead already. Consequently, she will insist on my execution. And if I'm executed, my wife will have to marry me.
You see how different...
Yes. Well, there's one chance for you.
What's this for?
I prefer to be a disembodied dick. Will be as welcome as the flowers in my arms. The flowers that bloom in my arms, tra-la, we welcome, they bring, tra-la. And that's what we mean when we say that such a thing is us.
The flowers that bloom in the spring, tra-la, have nothing to do with the king. I've got to bother God with my witness, the most unattractive old thing, tra-la, with a caricature of God face. I've got to turn the KKK.
My soul is still my boy's prisoner. My do thoughts do not break. They stuck take as witnesseth the city eye. Come, when all hope is gone, doth mistake, where is my tutu? Where is my tutu? Mercy.
Mercy? You script on the plot and I ruled the wicked talk about sex.
On a tree by a river, by a tree by a forest, by a tree by a chest, set by a suicide's grave, by a river, by a tree, a little tit. And I plunged my little dick into the blood. Now I feel just as sure as I'm sure that my name isn't sure. I probably shall shit myself as I die.
Oh, no, you mustn't! Anything but that. Did he really die?
He really did. It's a fairy tale and quite true. I knew the bird intimately.
And, you've got just a little teeny weeny wee.
Yes.
Poor little chap.
I'm a silly little gilly suit.
You are.
And you won't hate me because I'm just a little moose.
Hate you? Oh, yes. There is beauty in games. There is famous in the tiger. Yes, I like to fight a tiger, especially when lashing off his coat. If I have a little weakness, it's a little weakness. I think I am sufficiently. And I think I am sufficient. And I think I am sufficient.
We've had a capital dinner. And my is long the airplane. Bless my soul.
And you're dead.
Will you refrain from erring? When your majesty is like this, when your majesty says one dare for dinner, that thing is Octorok. Because your majesty's will, consequently, the thing is one is as good as dead. And if he is dead, why not say so?
I see factory.
You're dumb, you're dumb, not worth a penny, you've got to die.
There. Thank goodness that's over.